Hi, I'm Mark from LM Small Engine. Today we're working on a Poulan Pro. It's a 25cc, 210 mile per hour blower slash vac. The last time they ran it was a couple years ago. They asked if I could get it going, so I'm sure I have to dump the old gas out, probably clean out the carburetor and stuff, and see if we can't get it going. So hope you enjoy the video. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do, I always do this on blowers, is check the plug, make sure it's burning right, and make sure it has plenty of compression, because blowers, they're really easy to score the pistons. You get a little bit of dirt or something that sneaks by the air filter, can really do havoc to these things. So we'll take the plug out, check it out. Running pretty good, a little bit on the rich side, but looks pretty darn good. And being just sat for a while, I'm gonna spray a little WD-40 in there, and I'm just gonna give it just a quick compression test, just to be on the safe side. If it's less than 100, it's not worth trying to clean the carburetor tank out, because they need at least 100 pounds to run. Make sure it's set on 0. We'll pull it about 4 or 5 times. It's at 120. That's perfect. I think max on these is what, 125, 130, somewhere in there. So it has real good compression. So let's get a new plug in there, so we don't get no dirt or anything in there while we're working on it. We're going to put an NGK in, BPMR7A. Gap it's around 35 thousandths. Snug her up. Push it on there till it clicks. There's gas in there. I'm going to dump that gas out real quick before we get too carried away. Okay, let's take this air filter off. That's really dirty. Even has dirt in here. Still has good compression. Let me blow that out real good. We can't allow any of that dirt to get inside the cylinder. Clean the foam filter a little bit. It looks like we need an Allen wrench. Take the air filter base off. That one's in there real tight. Jeez. They don't need to be that tight. Holy cow. Kind of look at the hose there. I'm going to blow them hoses off a little bit too. But you don't want to mix your return line and your fuel pickup line, because the fuel pickup line has a filter on it. And just make sure your hoses aren't stiff or cracked. There we go. I'm going to clean this off before we tear it apart. Okay, I'm going to tear this carburetor apart. The reason I'm doing that is to check the diaphragms. And when it sat for that long, any gas that was in the carburetor evaporated, and all what would be left would be the oil mixture, and that can plug up stuff. Let's check this diaphragm here. Ain't too bad, nice and flexible. That side looks good. This is a Zama carburetor. Zama. And if you need kits for these, there's always letters and numbers on this side over here. This is a C1U. That's how you go by it. And they'll show you pictures of diaphragms, like on eBay, or diaphragm kits on eBay or Amazon. Just make sure everything looks the same. Then when you get it, don't open the package till you know for sure that it's the right kit, or else they probably won't return it. A little crud and stuff right in the corner right there, not too bad. I'll spray carburetor cleaner in all them holes and everything. The screen. And blow it out real good. I don't think it needs a kit because all the diaphragms and everything look good. I guess if it don't start, then I probably might have to put a kit in there, but you get all these snugged up. Not so tight you'll break the heads off. And on this side here, diaphragm and everything looks good. And make sure this part here goes against the kneeling seat lever, or the linkage for the kneeling seat. Put that on there first. And your base gasket. So then you kind of have to line the holes up with all the gaskets and everything. Wall barrels have pins in there, so the gaskets don't slide around and stuff. Snug them up. And here's your mixture screws. There's a H right there, that's for high. There's a L right here for low. I'm just gonna turn them out like a quarter turn or so till we get started and everything. Then I'll fine tune it when it's running. It was turn them out about a quarter turn each. Now we can go ahead and put it back on the blower here. So it took up the throttle linkage. And this one went on here. That's the return line right there. Now I see the gasket between the carb and the cylinder slid down a little bit, so it's going to be kind of tricky. Getting that back into place. It's not that bad. Like I say, don't need to torque these down. This make sure they're tight. You just screw it into plastic. Okay, now I just need to grab the gas can, a 2-cycle gas. Put some gas in there, then we'll push the primary bulb, make sure the gas is circulating. And my mixture gas, I use premium all the time too, that 91 octane. You push the primary bulb. Oh yeah, everything's working good. Flip that into place. I guess our next step is to see if it starts. Alrighty. It's on the start position. Well, there you go. Well, anyways, I hope this video will help you out if you have a blower like this. Appreciate you watching. If you like my videos, please press the like button and please subscribe. Anyways, you have a good afternoon.